Afternoon, guys. How for today? I thought I'd wore this dress. Let me show you. £15 from Iran instead of 42. I thought I'd wore it, but I mustn't have because the label was still on. I thought I'd wore it with the label. Oh well, what a palaver. Hello, good afternoon. Sunday it is. I was making Kirsten a loaf, did it this morning, put everything in, done everything the same. I've done a wholemeal one before. Wait till I show you. Didn't right. So poor Kate was waiting for a loaf. I mean, if you look at the inside, it's just, I don't know what's happened. The only thing different I used is a different flour. And I'm thinking about it, I followed the recipe in the book instead of the one I did first time, which was an American lady. So poor Kay's not got a loaf. Do you know what I mean? There's not enough time to do one now because I'm going out. So I think I might make a white one. Maybe it's the flour. Who knows? Who knows? But what a pisser, all the time and that. But shit happens, doesn't it? I'll make her another one. I'll make her a white one next time. And hopefully that'll wrap. We just come in, been to Aldi, took C in a pram, and so she could have a walk back. I thought, it'll be ready now. I'll take it down. She lives down the road. And no, went, oh. But these things happen, don't they? These things happen. I've got some mushrooms, because I've got some eggs left. Well, I've got 6 eggs and 1 egg, 7 eggs. And I need to use them, so I still haven't done my lasagna, but because I keep having my pudding, don't I? I'm so busy, and I'm going to have egg on toast, so, and that's why I brought the mushrooms. So a little meal for the baba, just to have in, 2 little pouches for the baba. He likes them, you see, and it gets his one of his 5 a day in him, so they're really good. Abigail likes me to get them. I've asked her about getting other stuff, but she says she likes them, and she's his mum, so I'm not going to argue with that. That's the seed mix I was telling you about from Aldi that I put in Kirsten's bread, but it didn't work. Pissed off I am. Sardines for CC. We started doing the dry shampoo, so it ran out yesterday. I thought I'll give it a whirl, $1.49, see what it's like, because the dry shampoos are absolutely rubbish. What's the best one I've ever used? I've chucked it out now, it's not the Monday one. It is the Monday one, yeah. Carrots for me to chomp on, that's why I only got a small bag. Some Greek yoghurt. I've just nearly lost my other e-cig. 2 e-cigs I've lost at home in the piss beta 4 weeks. The universe trying to tell me something. Bananas, it's just all fruit to be fair, guys, because that's all I need. I'm getting through a lot of fruit, but that's good, isn't it? A nice ripe, unripe pineapple from Aldi. I went to the bottom underneath. I always look underneath the first tray because you get fresher, don't you? And look at the size of this big bag of apples. British red apples, all there, massive. $2.99. I thought, well, that's a bargain if ever I've seen one. Need to find my receipts, hold on. Could be an hour. Oh, God, my loaf didn't work. Poor Kirsten. Hope she's not been shopping and not bought a loaf. That'd be a disaster, wouldn't it? Kirsten just messaged me back. She'd come up and have a slice next time and make one. Fucking sod's law, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And make it for someone else and it doesn't work out, but it's a chance we take. So £13.27, them apples $2.99, I think is amazing for all that, and they look absolutely delicious, don't they? Yeah, so sunflower seed mix is £1.15, so I think that's a really good price. Pineapple 98, bananas 78, Greek yogurt 1.99, the shampoo, $1.39, the dry shampoo. Baby food pouches, 2 of them for $1.30, and his baby food $95, and the chestnut mushrooms $85. So that, I mean, to be fair, I think I've got enough fruit now to last me the rest of the week. I think we're gonna have egg today. I might even have that now. What time is it? It's 1:10. I'm going out for 4, and I've just put Cece in a pen because she's running around under my feet and trying to, you're trying to get stuff done. She's just been on a big long walk. She's not asleep. Do you know what I mean? She never goes in except for night, unless she's causing a ruckus. So I'm going to put this away. I think I'm going to make myself a mushroom omelette on toast. Nice hot food. I went out on the big thick coat. It's gone more. Couldn't write it, could ya? So yeah, so I did a bread video this morning, but I won't be posting that one, because it's not that I want to put that on show, is it? Do you know what I mean? But it's life, isn't it? Do you know, the thing is with baking, you put it in and you never know. It's like with cakes or with anything. I made the biscuits the other day and they weren't as quite as crunchy, but it's still good whole food, but you can't eat that loaf. There's dairy in the middle. Oh God, I did laugh when it was, oh, you gotta laugh, because if you didn't, you cry, and it's good to laugh at yourself, isn't it? So I'm gonna make myself, nice mushroom omelette. Sounds nice, that, doesn't it? Get yourself some dinner. So I'll show you that. I'll be back to show you that. I think I might have one of them apples now. It's a little bit peckish. See you later. A lovely, but there is softer one. So not a crunch. You know, when you buy sometimes the crunch and break away, crack off. It's not just softer one, but it's $2.99 for all them. Can't complain, can you? If you like your fruit or if you've got a big family. It's a bargain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what's that? 30p an apple. Bargain. Bargain, I tell you, bargain. Hey, I haven't washed my hair since I wanted to get it done Thursday. I washed my fringe last night. Made up. Put a bit of dry shampoo on. Solves all problems, doesn't it? Bye-bye. I'm just having a little sit down for 5 minutes before I have something to eat. I don't like putting shopping away. I hate it. Does anyone else hate putting shopping away? You've got to unpack it. I mean, it's only me. It's not like I've got a truckload, is there? But I just wanted to say I was in the Aldi. It was heaving. And I was going round. And my brain said to myself, why don't you just get a bit of chocolate, Janine? And I said to my brain, why would I need a bit of chocolate, brain? I'm not hankering for chocolate. So I didn't get any, and that's why I think the importance of making sure my fruit bowl's full, and I've got veggies and I've got stuff to eat, even though sometimes I can't be bothered cooking today. But excuse me, I'm gonna do it, and then if all else fails, I've got my pudding mix, which is good for me, isn't it? But yeah, the brain tricking me. Get some chocolate, just have it in. No, and I'm not craving it. But the brain remembers, doesn't it? Oh, she's going there. That's where the chocolate is. So, but I didn't get any. It was good to get. So I'm going to sit here, have a little think, and just a little, a little wind down, a little rest, and then decide whether I want a pudding or whether I could be hoof making an omelette and chopping the mushrooms. First world problems, first world problems. I've got a second coffee date today, so we shall see. 4 o'clock. So Susie's having a sleep. Well, she's not. She's giving me the evils, but she can stay there for a while and just need a bit of time to decompress. So I get quite overwhelmed. I'm all right when I'm in the shop, but it's when I get home I think, right, where does everything go? Because everything's like a military operation because my kitchen's so small. If I buy one extra thing, like a tin of sardines, I think, right, where am I going to put them? But I'm fine now, so I'm going to sit here, have a glug of my water, because I've not drank a lot today, and then I'm going to decide. But look, I did my little label with this for my bread. I've covered that up, because that's Kirsten's surname. And did that, everything that was in it. It didn't work. Where's the tiny violin? See you later. Ta-ra. I did on and on with come on, Janine, get your finger out your ass. I just put them on a dead high heat with 10 grams of butter and keep stirring them. And they're absolutely delicious. Bit smoky, but well worth it. That's 150 grams of chestnut mushrooms. Honest to God, the smell is divine. The butter. Ooh, I'm starving. And then I've just got me homemade bread and white bread that actually worked in the toaster. I couldn't remember that. And then I'm going to do 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Listen, 2 eggs. 1 medium and 1 large. And then have that on toast with some more butter. Delicious. But I'm going to do another loaf. I'm going to do another loaf on maybe I'm going to do it Tuesday night, I might do it on Wednesday day. I won't be beaten and I'm going to try again. I don't know what's happened, but hey ho, there you go. Today, and then I've loads them right down. I'll just let it cool down. It's just on number one. But, and then I'm going to add my 2 eggs. I'm going to mix them up now, beat them up. Starving. So it's in, just on low heat, number 2. Just let that do its thing now, isn't it? And there's my lovely toast with my butter on my nice new plates, which I love very much, with my tea towel to match. And I'm going to have my Disney knife and fork because I'm a princess. Yeah, so, and it's President butter, and there's about 12 grams of butter on that, but that's fine. I'm not having toast without butter, no way, Jose. Just like, do you know what I mean? It's not worth it, it doesn't taste nice, and I don't like it, and it's too dry, and a little bit of what you fancy does you good, I think. Little taste test, and if you don't like it turning, the mushroom's going to turn it a bit mushroomy, just do it separately. I've put a bit of salt on to tasted it beforehand. Disney knife and fork, and voila, or what do you say? Not bottoms up. Mushrooms are still al dente, spot on. Very nice, full of nutrition, no nasties in it, and the grand total is 629 calories for lunch, would be 4.1 of protein, no, 24.3 of protein, 4.1 of fibre, and 66.6 of carbs. Let's see what the calories are. I mean, oh no, we've done the carbs, haven't we? Carbs 23, 60 bits of 66.5 of carbs, 629 calories, 24.3 protein, 4.1 of fibre. Let's see what the fat is. Fat is 31.8, but your saturated fat is 16.6. But what do you know? I mean, I've got butter, haven't I? Do you know what I mean? That's high, but it's what, how long have I had that tub of butter for now? Do you know what I mean? So to me, it's negligible. I'm not giving up butter. Butter's never going from my life. I'm not substituting butter for spread ever. So it doesn't taste the same and I don't like it. So yeah, there you go. And then I've had that apple, which was dead nice. I've had put that in for my breakfast, and that was 0.2 of saturated fat, 1.2 of protein, 23.3 of carb, and 102 calories. And sugar, let's see what the sugar is today, how high the sugars are. So the apple 23.3, but all from fruit, so that's fine. And for my lunch 5.4. So in total today, so far, 28.6 of sugar, 25.5 of carb, no, 25.5 of protein, 89.7 of carb, and 731 of calories. And oh, come on now. Fat is 32.8 and saturated fat is 16.9. So, and we all know I'm going to have a pudding for my tea down there, on my special puddings. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy. I'll see you later, Gators. I knew I had something else to tell you. We went to theatre, didn't we? Gosh, it was awful. I'm sorry, but it was. This fella sat in front of me. He was about 7'2" with a head that big. So that was the first thing. And it's not his fault he's tall, but sit at the back if you're that tall. Do you know what I mean? And then it was just, normally they last about an hour and a half. Do you know, so like 45 minutes in you have an interval. And it was amateur dramatics. I get that completely. But I've been to many amateur plays in my life, do you know what I mean? I've watched people do monologues that have lasted for an hour and a half, do you know? And I've always been entranced by it, enthralled. And it wasn't. And I won't tell you what it was called or anything like that, because I don't want to diss their hard work. But gosh, it was poor. I'm sorry, but it was. I mean, I went before Christmas with the kids, and I watched Ghost Stories. And where we were sat in the theatre, it's an old one in Liverpool, I can't remember what it's called, we were sort of where we couldn't see the people, do you know what I mean? Because of the view. Our George got the tickets and he got them cheap. They were the last ones, no one wanted them. That's fair dues. And I was enchanted by that, and I couldn't even see anything. But it's about how people express themselves when they're acting. You know, you got to feel it, haven't you? You know, when you get like an actor on screen, you think, it's like a drink of water, that, isn't it? Not, I mean, God loved them, they tried, but... So, we were an hour and a half in, and I said, well, we were an hour and 20 minutes in, and I'd been trying to crane my neck to get round this fella, and I thought, can't do this. And I couldn't decide whether I was in a mood with the fella in front of me because he sat there and he was 7.2. I was in a mood because the play was rubbish. Do you know what I mean? And then about an hour and 20 minutes in, I looked at Kel and she said, I'm bursting for the loo. And I said, me too. I said, I've got to go. So I got up, you know, I thought about it for a while. I thought, I'm standing in front of people, but I thought to myself as well, I can't sit here any longer and endure this. This is time in my life. I ain't getting back. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, some people might say, well, that's a bit mean, do you know? Well, I'm not a few people. I'm me, do you know? And I spent many of my years worrying about what other people think and how it's going to affect them. And me getting up and trotting around away from trotting through the group of a few people for a few seconds, it's like, it's negligible because I needed a wee and I needed to get up and get out. So we went, Kelly followed me, and we went to the toilet. And then just as we were coming out, she like some woman come in and she said, and I said, is it finished? And she said, yeah. And I said to God, oh, thank God for that. And then we came through into the bar. And it was the interval. And I said, Kelly, I'm sorry, but I can't stay another minute. And she said, neither can I. Oh God, it was tremendous, but it bloody was, honestly. I mean, God loves them, they tried, but no, I'm sorry. And you can slate me all you want for laughing, but I'm me and I'm me and I'm me and I'll always be me. So we came out and I said, oh no. And as I say, I've been to many a play, do you know what I mean? I've loved the theatre all my life. I've been with my ma. My mum used to go there. We used to go there all the time when she was alive. So anyway, I said, should we go to the pub? So we ended up going the Saddle up the road, which was dead quiet. We had a couple of Cokes and just put the world to right. This fella bought us a drink, which was really nice. He's like, I'm not coming on to you, just want a drink. And we were like, oh, no. Well, he offered us a drink and we said, no, you're all right. He said, not coming on to you, just want a drink. So we both had a Coke and we had a good old chinny, and we never got in till about 10 to 12. So it was nice, but you know, in life, you win some, you lose some. You can't go to everything and expect to think, well, that was a fantastic performance. And yeah, as I say, it was Amdram, but I still expect a certain level of, you know, acting. People that can act. Anyway, sorry if that offends you, but I just had to say it. Bye, see you later. Hello, lovely people. I'm home, it's late. Well, it's 10 to 10. It's not really late, but you know what I mean. And I'm just having my favourites. What's new with Janini? Nice pudding. I had a biscuit before as well, so I need to add that. But I'll tell you what I've had for today. My meal snacks. Oat and honey biscuits. Snacks. So today in total calories, I've had 1,522. I've had 187.3 carbs, 22 grams of saturated fat, 40 grams of fat, 111 grams of sugar, and protein. I've had, where's it gone? I can't find it. 83.3. So it's the last day of my meal plan today. So what's the 7 day, 1 week? Yeah, so I'm going to do that tomorrow when I do my weigh-in. I just wanted to come back on because I've not finished me recording, had I? But I'm going to do my weigh-in in the morning and see if I've given away any of them pounds. Because I always think saying you've lost something, or you lose something, you're regretful. I'm not regretful if I've lost any weight, you know, while I'm trying to lose it. Cece's playing up. So I'm going to say goodnight. She's coming up. She's coming up. She's coming up. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to say goodnight now and go and eat my tea and spend a bit of time with Tilly Mint. And she's after me too. She's after me food. It's not... Oh, watch me boobies, Cease. It's not me she's come up for, believe you and me. But I'm going to say good... Oh, Craig, get down, get down, get down. Stop it. Just don't need to do this late at night. And I'm going to say, I hope everyone's had a lovely day or evening or afternoon or morning, whatever time you're watching this. You're enjoying what you're doing. And you're being kind to yourself, taking care of yourself, looking after yourself and loving yourself and giving yourself a big hug when you need one. Tell you what, I was rowdy, wasn't it? She's a rowdy girl tonight, aren't you? Hey, rowdy girl. She's funny. Because I've got food, that's what she wants. All right then, guys. Bye bye. Lots of love. Bye bye.